Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's been shrouded in mystery and misconception for centuries. The powerful women the early church seemingly tried to erase from its own history. Let's start with a name you all know, Mary Magdalene. For so long, she's been portrayed in a specific, often diminished light. But if we go back to the earliest Christian texts, including those that didn't make it into the final version of the Bible, a completely different picture emerges. Mary Magdalene wasn't just a follower. She was a leader, a confidant of Jesus, and often referred to as the apostle to the apostles. She was the first person to witness the resurrection and was entrusted to deliver this monumental news. So, why was her image later transformed? It's a question that challenges our understanding of the church's foundational years, and she wasn't alone. The early Christian movement was filled with influential women. Think about the prophetesses, women who spoke with divine authority and were respected leaders within their communities. Figures like Philip the Evangelist's 4 daughters, mentioned in the book of Acts, were known for their gift of prophecy. Their voices were considered direct channels to the divine, guiding and inspiring the burgeoning faith. They weren't just participating. They were shaping the spiritual landscape. Then there are figures like Thecla, whose story is told in the apocryphal Acts of Paul and Thecla. She was so inspired by the Apostle Paul's teachings that she dedicated her life to a vow of chastity and became a powerful preacher and healer herself. Her tale, immensely popular in the early centuries, shows a model of female spiritual authority that was both celebrated and revered. Women were teachers, they were missionaries, and they were martyrs, standing shoulder to shoulder with their male counterparts. So what happened? Why did these vibrant, authoritative roles for women start to fade into the background? As Christianity became more structured and hierarchical, moving from a house church movement to a state-sanctioned institution, there was a noticeable shift. The roles of women became more restricted. The teachings and stories that highlighted female leadership were often downplayed, reinterpreted, or even labeled as heretical. For instance, the Gospel of Mary, a text discovered in the 19th century, portrays Mary Magdalene as a source of special revelation, much to the chagrin of some of the male disciples. Texts like this give us a glimpse into the early debates about the role of women in the church. It was a gradual process of sidelining. The narratives were slowly rewritten, focusing more on a patriarchal structure. The memory of these female apostles, prophets, and teachers was systematically obscured, leaving us with a history that feels incomplete. But by digging into these early sources and questioning the dominant narratives, we can start to rediscover their incredible contributions. We can see that the foundation of Christianity was built by both men and women, working together in faith. Reclaiming these stories isn't about rewriting history. It's about revealing a more complete and accurate version of it. It's about honoring the legacies of women like Mary Magdalene, Thecla, and countless others who dedicated their lives to their faith and led with courage and conviction. Their voices were powerful then, and they still have so much to teach us today about leadership, resilience, and the true meaning of devotion. Thank you so much for joining me on this historical journey. What do you think about these forgotten figures? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to explore more hidden histories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next one. See you next time.